Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. We are doing a quick February closeout, so let's get into it. Okay, I think we were slightly crooked in the last shot. But first things first, we have some happy mail. So this is the sweetest ever because I purchased this. I purchased some new teller slips. And I believe it is budget with me or budget with my? I don't know. I found these and they're so cute. But these are courtesy of... oh gosh, her username, I think her first name is Liz and her username is like Libbys World. She's an amazing supporter. I appreciate her so much. She sent me some funds via my Buy Me a Coffee link, which I have that link down below, but I never expect anything. But she was the sweetest and said she understands my my trouble with my sweet toddler deciding to, I'm going to open this really quick, under the table, there we go, to use my other teller stickies as, notebook paper. So I ordered new ones. Look at how pretty these are. So I've ordered from two other companies before, but I like to change it up. These ones are so pretty. I don't think she's like carrying these much longer, budget with but Liz, thank you. I'm pretty sure that's her first name. Liz at her handle is at Libbys World. But here is all of her socials. She does have other great stuff. So, and this one just says thank you. And then I got a cute little mini scratch off savings. Oh, I love that. And look at this absolutely adorable Easter bunny sticker. Oh, I love that. So, thank you all so much. Like, the actual support and love I feel is amazing, guys. Like, I can't even explain to you how much I appreciate you all so much. So we are starting off our monthly closeout with our goals and our to-dos. So did I move my body 30 minutes a day? You bet I did. I walked 20 miles in the month of February, which I'm really proud of. I didn't do it every day, but I did 4 days during the week. And try to do 35 minutes a day, which is 20 miles. That's great. Consider it for someone who doesn't do a lot of physical activity. That I thought was awesome. And then drinking 2 of my tumbler. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm gonna say yes. And then I actually read 5 books, which is fabulous. I'm a little slow going right now. I've been going through a phase where I'm like, okay, I read that book. Everything was great. Now I'm just kind of like, I'm tired. But we've been getting a lot more like sunnier weather. Granted, today of all days, it's literally been snowing all day. And then it would like heat up and the sun would come out and then it would snow again. I swear, I tell you, which is wild. And then I did check on Cody's doctor's appointment or dentist appointment and it is in June. So we are now jumping to our close out. So last time I think I pre-filled these in. This time I did not. So give me a moment while I flip back and forth and fill these in. Okay, we got her filled in. Let me zoom you in, and I will apologize. My throat is a little dry because my allergies have been acting up. So, income was all over the place this month. My husband was driving back and forth. They're moving job sites, so we just were all over the place. It was not all of what we were considering. One week ended up being a short week, so it is what it is, but we made it work, obviously. Okay, so we were about $200 less than what we were expecting, which is a-okay. $7,074.48. Let's add up our bills really quick and see how those fared and if we were in budget with those. Okay, friends, as you can see, we were over budget in bills, but I think I knew that going into it because our power bill was high. So we were at $21.55, which meant And that is pretty accurate because we did not get to put a lot towards our camper this month, which is fine. So, and we're going to subtract 70, 74, 88. So that left us 49, 53, 33. Okay, and then let's go. I'm going to flip through my pages because now we're going to work on debt. So camper, if I recall, we did 200, 222, nothing, nothing, and nothing. So we only put 422. I think it was like 54. 54. I think that was the change. I wanted to make it an even number. Don't ask me why. It was a weird thing. Yeah, 54. Okay, and then our city card 2 for 650. Oh yeah, we were short that week. 890, right? Yes, 890. So 890. So that one we were short on 2, and then I think our STCU card 1, 2, 3, 4, 41.62. Okay, so we were short on all of those as well, but also it's bath time. So if you hear rambunctious splashing and yelling, I don't know if you can hear it from out here, but if you can, that's what's going on. They're having way too much fun with some bath foam. Okay, so we only put 1754.16 to debt, which is totally fine. We still made some payments. Our camper's really close. We haven't hit under 1,000 yet, but we are really close. I don't know that we'll hit that anytime soon, just given some of the things going on. My husband's working in town, so not everything is where it should be. Or we're not getting any of like the extra stuff, which is totally fine. We might, some of these we have fully funded, so we actually have not had to put any money in there. So like, let's see here, family fund got 5. Oh, we'll figure this out. We're going to start down here actually first with our long-term savings, just because I have the numbers right off to the side. So Christmas ended with 210. Emergency ended with 123 for the month. Car maintenance ended with 70. Propane ended with 200. And if you watched my last long-term savings, you know that we're going to really start hitting that hard and dumping towards that so that we can get it going. 3 to 6 month emergency fund got $10. Our health got 73, health and medical. Preschool got 7. No. Preschool got 60. And I will say this is just from our regular budgeted checks. This is not including our tax refund or anything extra. This is simply just from our regular income. I don't count that additional income in this because it was to pad things up kind of thing. So yeah, anyway. Okay, and then my husband's hunting and fishing got $5. And believe it or not, we did $751 in here. And the only reason we had $1 extra was because of the fact that we took $1 from buffer because there was one point where I was like, let's just even it out. So we did put $751 into these, which is great. All right, now let's jump up here. I'm going to zoom you guys out and I'm going to do some time lapse to get all of these to see and fill all these in. And then we'll go from there and see if we made the budget work. Woo, Nelly. I forget how time consuming that is to do, but let's zoom in here. Whee! So most of these, we kind of were, I don't even know. So some of these we came in under budget. So family fun was able to be fully funded with some extra from things. So what that got was under budget. Clothing was over budget. Date night was under. Pets was over. Chickens right on the money. Garden was under. Gifts and anniversary were on the money. End of the world was under. Holidays, we kept to it. I don't know why I budgeted for birthdays. Truthfully, no idea. I'm sure if I go back and watch my February budget with me, I'll know why, but we didn't put anything in birthdays. Holidays and nails, we are pretty staples, so we got that. And we actually ended up putting $435 to challenges, which I'm really proud of. And then down here with our cash envelopes, so we did do the full amount for groceries. Cody's spending money did take a hit this month, but with the extra funds that we had, it wasn't that big of a deal. And then we were under budget for coffee and eat out, which is great. So now we're going to total these up and see how everything fared. Okay, so at the moment, this is reflecting that we are over, like we should have extra, which I don't think, well, we did have a little bit go to our buffer, but the other thing is we are rolling over a negative from our closeout in January, and let me go look at that really quick, because if I recall, oh yeah, look at what my wonderful son did. Bless his heart. Yeah, we were rolling over. So 720.54 minus right down here 454.19 equals 266.35 is what we should have overage wise, which we're gonna check the math because something on that don't seem right. Somewhere that doesn't seem to add up. 774, 48. I'm trying to remember where I put things. 21, 21. I guess that one wasn't as over budget as I expected. Debt. We did 1754, and I will remind you guys, I'm still figuring out this whole budget closeout for the month. It's kind of been nice to see where things go, but because we budget weekly, I don't always know like where everything is always. This is more of like trying to figure out where everything is ending up. My guess is and honestly, this actually makes sense because we have about this in our buffer. So I'm guessing whatever extra I had in there either went into buffer or we transferred it over. But we're going to do the math on this one more time just to confirm. Okay, so we have an overage of $265.58, which is great. Not even sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's in our buffer because that's roughly about what we have in there. So somewhere along the lines, something went awry. Though, I don't know. Anyway, that's our closeout. It's great because this was a magic month, even though, it was technically a magic month. However, because of some time off in January, which is why we rolled the negative balance into this month, is because we used one of the 5 weeks, because we are a month ahead, to put money into our month ahead. And I know I transferred out, because we usually set aside $2,100, and I had transferred out. Oh wait, was this our first month doing? I don't remember, guys. Honestly, who knows at this point? I'm still figuring this closeout stuff out. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, though. Yeah, you know what? I think it has to do with adding in Starlink and that we did end up saving. Because did I start putting more aside? I did. Okay, so let's see. I know at least 100 of that. Okay, this down here equates to putting more aside from our month ahead to cover purchasing our internet. And then I'm sure there's probably some miscellaneous monies in here with our tax return and all that stuff that came in. So I'm not worried about it. I know what we've got going on. Make sure to check back tomorrow for our March budget with me. It's a pretty standard. We're not doing anything wild and crazy, but I always appreciate you guys hanging out. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can catch more. And until next time, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all!